Hey guys, this is Charles from GuitarSkills.com, and that's one of my favorite riffs, and also uses one of my favorite things on a guitar, which is known as double stops, and in that instance it's actually inverted power chord. So in last week's video we checked out a bunch of famous double stop applications. We looked at Smoke in the Water, we checked out Lagrange from ZZ Top, and we looked at two different ways in which Stevie Ray Vaughan used double stops in his playing. And today I just want to show you the actual riff for Collective Soul, which is that inverted power chord riff. I want to show you where those chords come from, and then I want to show you how you can go ahead and use these chords in your own playing. So first of all, the actual chord shape I'm playing is literally two notes. It's the 3rd fret on the E and A strings. That's the chord. That's the 2nd chord. That's the 3rd chord. Those are my chord shapes. Very importantly, to only play those two and not anything on the other 4 strings. Now this is the rhythm for that riff. So it's basically 3, 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 5, 3, 6, 6. So there's a cool riff, but let me show you what the actual chords are so that you can go ahead and use that in your own playing, especially if you want to play rock and you want to fatten things up, make it sound like you detuned your guitar, but it's actually still in standard tuning. So check this out. This is a C power chord, and this is a D power chord, and this is an E flat power chord. So I can play that same riff like this, but it doesn't sound as fat and as mean as this one. Alright, that one has got loads of attitude, and we love that, right? So why does it sound better than the other one? Well, this is C power chord, but this G note on the 5th fret of the D string, I'm not going to play it there. I'm going to move it down an octave. So instead of playing G on the 5th fret on the D string, I'm going to play it on the 3rd fret of the E string. Same note, but an octave lower, and I'll still play that with the C note. So now you can see the C power chord, and here I'm inverting it by placing the G below. So this is still C, 5, this is D5, B flat 5. No, sorry, E flat 5. Don't make that mistake by looking at the note on the E string as the root. It's a note on the A string that's the root. And that is why I'm getting this detuned sound, because I'm placing, if I had another note below, a lower C, then I would have been able to play a standard power chord like this with a low C, but I don't have that low string on the guitar, but I'm just using the upper strings of that chord shape. So here's the fun part, okay? You can take that chord shape and add some fun rhythms like I'm going to demonstrate for you now, and just get used to moving that up and down the guitar. So it's going to teach you a lot about muting, because you don't want any of the other strings to ring out. So go and see what damage you can do with these inverted power chords when you want to play rock. And then if you want to, you can also add that on other strings. Just remember to always look at the higher note as your root note. Alright, so that's a lot of fun that you can have with double stops, and if you want to fatten out these chords even more, leave in that original G that we had before. Now it becomes a 3-note power chord, but it's still an inverted power chord. And I can also add in a C as well. So an octave higher from this note. Now I'm playing at this power chord, 3-note power chord, C, but I can place this 5th below. And now I'm getting some really fat sounding power chords happening on the guitar. And again, go and experiment with them and see what you can come up with using these power chords. So let's look at what the chords would sound like on its own. C like this, inverted power chord, leaving the high G and adding in the high C. So as you can hear, now I have an ability to have a thin type of a C power chord, to having a fat C power chord, and to fatten it up and to fatten it up even more. So I've got 4 variations that I can use there. So let me play just a simple progression, starting with a standard 2-note power chord. Then we're going to do the inverted power chord. Then we're going to have the 3-note inverted power chord, and then the 4-note inverted power chord. See what I can come up with. Check this out. Alright, really hope you enjoyed this lesson. Just to show you, when you think of the guitar, you know, Jimmy Page used to say the guitar within itself, it's like a mini orchestra. It's a polyphonic instrument where you can actually add in different parts as you go. So here's the mega tip from this lesson. When you play guitar, whether it's blues, rock, country, funk, whatever the case may be, don't just always go for these big, fat, full bar chords. See if you can take sections of those chords, what I like to call chord fragments, and then as the song progresses, you can see how and when you want to make those chords become bigger, become smaller, because now you have a lot more dynamic range within the chords that you use on the guitar. And when you start thinking like that, that is when your guitar playing goes to that next level, because you don't just blindly play these massive old boring bar chord shapes, but you are playing some very specific double stops or very specific fragments within those chords. All right, so this is the first riff we checked out in our longer videos. This was Collective Souls, Where the River Flows. Next week, we're going to check out Smoke on the Water. And of course, it's so easy to play, but I'm going to show you some cool application that you can check out when it comes to using those kind of 2-note double stops, again, inverted power chords, but how you can get like a blues rock sound happening, specifically when it comes to improvising. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you'd like to get more lessons like this, you should register for a free GuitarSkills.com membership today. Simply click the link in the description box and you'll get instant access to our private members area. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Comment below and let me know what else you'd like me to cover so I can give you what you need. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel because I'm going to keep these videos coming.